All right, let's try this again. I know I was having issues with my audio earlier. Sorry about that. Let's try this again. If the audio is bad, just let me know. I'll actually put a post right here. Audio sucks, let me know. All right, so we'll try this again with headphones. All right, so until I hear otherwise, I'm gonna give this another shot. All right, so value posts. Why are value posts so effective and 8 tools to make them? So I have 5 tips for you today and 8 resources to help you with creating, coming up with value posts, and also it helps to understand why they are important. So anyways, when it comes to the social media posts that I write for my business and help and do in the membership, I usually have 3 parts. It's engagement, value, and sales. So with the engagement, it's you want people to comment. You want people to like relationally interact with you. You're not trying to get everyone to do engagement, understand your value, see you as an authority, and buy from you all at once, right? That's okay. So there are different posts for different purposes. So you have sales posts so that they'll buy from you, but you can't have all sales posts or your commercials, so it's trying to find a balance. Value posts, even though they're one of the ones that get the least amount of comments, and you feel like you're putting work into this and giving the farm away and it feels counterintuitive, they're still a really good thing to do because it's a part of something called content marketing. It's a very essential part of it. So I'll get into why value posts work so well, how to put them together. I'll share you why you should share them, what they are, what they aren't, where to find the ideas to share, and how to deliver it. You don't have to do just written posts. You can do other things too, especially if you're like gun shy of Facebook Live. I've got tips for you. So anyways, number 1, why we share value posts, because it's the heart of content marketing. So content marketing, it's educational content, but it's not just educating about your products, it's educating about the field that you're in, the problems that you're solving. So the idea is the vendor offers such good information that you become loyal to the brand, right? And not only that, content marketing is a slow burn, but it works better and it's cheaper overall. You get higher quality leads. 74% of companies who use it, that's what they say, the leads are better. You also have higher conversion rates, 6 times higher than other methods of digital marketing. 6 times higher just by being helpful and giving tips, right? It's crazy. Not only that, but it's less expensive than paid ads. Content marketing, 62% less expensive than outbound. It's half, more than half cheaper than paid marketing. And guess what? You pay less than half and it generates 3 times as many leads. That's awesome. Not only that, people prefer to learn about companies this way. They don't want to learn about you through ads. They want to get to know you through your articles, through the content on your website or your social media page. This is where customers want to learn about you. So that's what's so valuable about this value content. It feels counterintuitive, it feels weird, but it is a proven strategy that companies use that statistically increases the quality and the quantity of their clients. And not only that, the longer you do it, this is of course a long game frame of mind. The longer you do it, the more you can repurpose this stuff. Like these lives, I record them and I put them onto YouTube. Maybe not today if the sound sucks, I don't know. The longer you create content, the more you create this very rich database that shows you as an expert, as an authority, things like that. So why share value posts? Because they work. They're proven to work for multiple companies. When you give away these tips, when you solve these problems, and I'll get into more about the why. So value posts. Here's what they are. I'll get into what they aren't here in a second. So what are value posts? What are they supposed to do? Because again, not all of the posts you're going to be sharing, the sales, the personal things of that nature, not all of the posts you're going to be sharing are going to be, sorry, I just want to make sure my sound is working. I think it is. Not all the posts you're sharing are going to be hitting all those bases. That's why you have a variety of content. However, here's what value posts are supposed to do. They're supposed to by giving something away, by being generous, by being kind, you're generating reciprocity. This is a human thing. If we're given something, we have this innate desire to give back. So, for example, research shows that if a waiter brings a small chocolate or a mint with a tip, it's not a lot, but their tips actually tend to be a little bit higher. Isn't that crazy? It's just a little chocolate. It's just something that the restaurant gave them, but we tend to pay them a little bit more. There's that reciprocity. We like when people help us. We like helpful people. So we want to generate that as part of our personality, how people respond to us in that way. Not only that, you're creating your sense of authority and expertise. So how can they know that you're good at what you do before they hire you? It's kind of a catch-22, right? This is a way you demonstrate it. You demonstrate it by sorry, I'm distracted. You demonstrate it by solving problems in this way. You demonstrate it by giving them this information where it's just like, I know that you're having problems with X, Y, and Z. Let me show you how to solve it. And you're proving that you know how to solve those problems even before they hire you. This is how you solve that problem. This is how you build that trust and that authority, that you are the expert. And not only that, you're building trust, you're building recognition. Remember, we're building relationships. This is a long game with our clients. So are you sharing these helpful tips every week, week after week? Again, if you keep showing up, you keep being helpful, people are going to associate you with solving this problem, with being helpful in this area. You're going to build trust that way. And this kind of leads into this other question that people ask. They say, why should I put the time and effort into answering a question that they can Google in 2 seconds and get 40 top-rated articles? The beautiful thing is you're not just trying to answer a question. Again, we are building relationships. We are building sales relationships. They will get to a point where they will want to buy the service specifically from you. You know, I'm not the only content writer out there, guys. I'm really not. And there are other content writers that you may jive with better than me, and that's okay. That's how this works. That's the beautiful thing about this. There's plenty of work and plenty of people that you can click with better. You are trying to show what makes you special. You are trying to show, this is why you want to work with me, why you specifically want me to solve this problem. And this is how you show it, by solving the problem your way, by helping them get to know you in the way that you solve it. This is why I do these videos. You know, you can Google these answers that I'm putting out here now, but you may like the way that I talk about it, I explain it, I go into depth on it. You may like that you don't have to Google 14 articles and it's all just right here. See how it works? So that's what it is. It's very much that relational, trust building, authority building capacity. Now here's where people tend to get stuck on value posts. Here's the frustrating thing. People feel like they're giving away the farm. Why should I teach them something that I want them to hire me for? Well, think about how many how-to videos are on YouTube. If you want to learn anything, you can find it on YouTube. Do you do everything? Do you find a plumbing video and then do all your plumbing? Do you do your own carpentry? Do you cook gourmet meals? All of that information is out there. Do you do all of it? No. We have a scarcity of time in our lives today. Time is a scarce resource. And just because there's a million plumbing videos on YouTube doesn't mean I'm not going to always DIY it. I'm going to want to hire a plumber because I don't want to spend my time and my effort doing that. I want it to be somewhere else. And this is why these videos, these articles are important. Can you solve my problem for me? And also something that I found in my work, and that's true in general, when you walk through the problem, not only do they understand better the difficulty of the solution sometimes, like, oh, that's how you solve it. Okay, I don't want to be dealing with that. That makes them more willing to hire you without fussing about price. And not only that, they'll understand why the problem is a problem even better. It's just like, well, I've got this issue, but it's not a big deal. But then you walk through the process of what it takes to solve it or how it's affecting them, and it's like, oh, okay, maybe I need this done faster than I'm going to get around to it. Again, it sounds counterintuitive. I've seen it happen in my business over and over again. It's a common thing. So you're not giving away the farm. That's not what these value posts do. Here's another thing to keep in mind that people get stuck on. These posts are not meant to generate a lot of comments or DMs. That's what the engagement posts are for. That's a different thing. It's a different part in the balance of your social media strategy, okay? I rarely receive comments on these videos. I did earlier, my first version, because the audio sucked. But anyways, but here's the thing. I almost never receive comments on these videos, but I keep showing up every week. And you know what? Every week, within 24 hours after I put this video, I always have people who sign up for my Facebook group, because I advertise it here in the description and they get to know me through here. You're going to get discouraged when you share these posts. You're going to get discouraged. But remember, you have other types of posts for that kind of stuff. Let this be a quieter part of your content marketing. You kind of have to go through it with faith. I had one woman who watched my videos for 6 months before she hired me, but the videos are what brought her into my world and why she hired me. People are watching, even though it feels like they aren't sometimes. So, value posts are not to generate comments. They're not giving away the farm. That's what they're not. So now I want to go into like where to find ideas to share. I am always researching for new ideas. What are people asking about? And how do I find all of the stuff to continue posting, to continue sharing things in the content membership? It's not an easy thing to keep coming up with ideas. So where do you find the ideas? So this is kind of like pulling back the curtain on my process. Look for major financial companies. Think TurboTax, HubDoc, Quickbooks, Xero, Freshbooks, Score, SBA, the IRS, Bench. They are major companies who have big marketing budgets, much bigger than yours. Take advantage of that. Go to their blogs, go to their social media pages, go to their YouTube channels. Guess what? They are chock full of content that solves problems, that does the content marketing. Find what they're doing and share their blogs, share their videos, get inspiration from it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Find people with bigger budgets who are in your area and take advantage of that. Another thing you can do is you can sign up for email newsletters if you like to get stuff delivered right into your box. Get email newsletters. Follow business accounts on social media. Get inspired from other people who are in your field. And then again, you can curate content. You can share the posts. And if you find something good, guess what? Save the link. Even if you don't post it today, save the link. I have this tool that I use called Dynalist. I have it in the description of this video. I have a tool I like called Dynalist. And I squirrel things away. I have a collection that I've built up over time because I want to have this information too. And you build it up. You build it up and you find all of the little nooks and crannies in the internet for it. Save that stuff. Hide it up. So again, look for major financial companies with big marketing budgets and use that to your advantage. So I told you why to share value posts, what they are, what they're not, where to find the ideas. Again, they're everywhere. It's a beautiful thing about the internet. Also, here's how to deliver the content. Now, it's not always just written posts, okay? So one thing you can do that's super easy, you can do something called curated content, and that's the very easy, sophisticated way of saying you share links. So that's something that I provide in the content membership that I do. It's just like I find these links for people to share. I find specific QuickBooks videos or IRS tools or score tutorials that they can link back to. They don't have to write anything major, but you guys can find that stuff and do curated content. Add a little bit of a blurb explaining what the solution is and stuff like that, but then you're golden. It's super easy to share value that way. Another way to deliver content, you can write an original text post on social media. Just write a quick summary. It's just like, are you dealing with this problem? Here's how to solve the problem. Pick a problem that's small and that you can solve completely in a single post. Bullet points are your friend. People are skimmers more than readers. Keep your paragraph short. Just solve one very small specific problem. Don't try and do a whole QuickBooks tutorial. Pick, for example, this is how you set up your bank feed. This is how you get this is how you use, these are applications you can scan your receipts for, right? That's it. Super easy. So you can share text. You can't, again, just solve a problem. Another way you can do it, video, of course, is very good. The way that I'm doing this is Facebook Live. And again, live has a higher algorithm than uploaded or pre-recorded videos, okay? So if you can do that, great. And again, I encourage people to use the value posts that I provide in the membership to basically read from is a script. All you have to do is solve a problem completely, a small problem, and show up. However, if you're kind of not in that, I've got other things you can do. You can pre-record videos. You can record yourself on YouTube, do some editing in there. Another thing you can do is Loom. Loom is really good if you want to like walk them through an instructional. Again, you're uploading the video afterwards, but if you just want to do like a screen share, record a screen share essentially, and walk them through like this is how you click through in QuickBooks, Loom is great for that. Super easy. Another good one that I like, it's called Lumen 5. Again, these are all listed in the description of this video. Lumen 5, you can assemble short text videos and it throws in music and professional quality videos. It's actually really cool. I haven't used it for myself yet, but if like a short text video is your jam, it's pretty cool. So that is different ways that you can deliver the value content. And again, don't forget, this is something that gives you better leads, that gives you more leads, does it cheaper, and makes them easier to convert on the sales call. I know that these posts feel frustrating and feel like they don't work and they feel counterintuitive. It does work. It does work. It's statistically proven to make your life so much easier if you can put out this content consistently. So this is a good way for you to do that. Anyways, like I said, I have 8 resources. Those favorite websites and those tools like Dynalist. Evernote's another favorite of mine. Like there's an article clipping tool in Evernote where if you're in Chrome, you just click that and it'll automatically save it to a specific folder. It's super helpful if you're trying to just save blogs or clips for future sharing. But again, I have it all listed in the description of this video. So sorry about the audio on the first video. Hopefully the audio on this video was better. I guess I will find out. Anyways, this is what I have for you today. Go share value posts. Go increase your visibility and your authority and make selling easier for yourself. And if you need any help, just let me know. And of course, the content membership, I have this all curated already for you, pre-written. The link is in the description, and just let me know how else I can help you as your friendly bookkeeper copywriter. All right.